A massive Google update hit on April 8th, 2026. Here's what you need to know about it. Okay, so here's a summary of what happened. A lot of campaigns look normal on the surface, but it's not normal at all what's happening. Basically, if you're managing your own business, like a local service business on Google, or you're an agency managing local service clients, this is something you really need to pay attention to right now, okay? Number one, the map pack, the Google Map pack has lost its momentum. The like instant call button on mobile is no longer like sitting right there in the main view of the map pack. And now the user has to click into the profile first. So it's an extra click. And also it's just hidden. So this is what would happen before. Someone would search like roofers near me, and then they would see roofer contractors near them, and then they'd hit call immediately and connect. But now they tap the listing, they wait for the profile to load, then they scan, and then they have to hit the call button. But some users are going to drop off because of that. That's why it matters. Some will also like check a completely different option, another roofer. So even if the rankings haven't changed, the outcome is changing. We have seen a 35% drop in call volume due to this update across the industry. Okay, recency of reviews matters more than ever because people sit on their body of reviews and say, hey, we got 5 stars or 4.8 stars over like 200 reviews, whatever. Okay, great. You know what matters though? And you know what's always mattered? And now it matters more than ever after this April 8th update is how recent are those reviews? Because if your last reviews are 6 months ago and you basically are sitting on your laurels, you have problems, my friend. This is now affecting things. The recency is doing more heavy lifting than ever before. So you think about 2 different businesses, for example, you have one that's like 200 plus reviews and a perfect rating, but nothing new in over a month, for example. But business B has under 50 reviews. It's at 4.3 stars, not 5, but it keeps getting fresh reviews every day. Guess what's happened? Google is now favoring business B, and they are ranking higher. They want freshness. They want activity. It hasn't changed. They always want that. If you are not playing that game, if you have not implemented a review reputation management system to consistently get reviews from your clients, I'm sorry, but you're going to slip. And I've been waiting for this for a while. I was hoping they wouldn't do this, but because this is going to affect some of our clients who are, quite frankly, not very good at getting reviews. Basically, what happens is if a profile goes quiet, dormant for 30 days, it's going to start slipping because Google thinks it's like asleep and just less and less visibility is going to occur as a result. So basically, the other thing that's happening is search behavior is changing due to longer AI-driven queries. I've talked about this before in regards to Google PPC, like ads. But basically, Google Maps is not acting like a simple search engine anymore. People are now asking full questions, like using AI. So it's not like plumber near me, but it's like, who can fix a leaking water heater right now tonight and actually show up? So the Google isn't just Google, not the Google, is not just matching keywords, it's piecing together context. So it looks like in that case, for example, reviews that mention same day repairs, service descriptions that talk about like emergencies, and attributes like in the profile like 24/7 availability. So basically, if your listing or your client's listing is just generic, it doesn't matter how long they've been around. They don't fit the context of the query, and you're not going to show. And the last one is on the paid side, Google PPC, especially for local service LSA campaigns, local service ad campaigns, the margin for error is even tighter. It's even worse because Google now introduces a 30-second billing rule, which is where most of the damage is happening. So like, for example, a call comes in, a person's looking for appliance repair. The business doesn't offer that, but the conversation goes on for 40 seconds before that becomes clear. That's a paid lead now. Ouch. Okay, so where does this leave you? When you step back, it's pretty clear what's happening. Organic calls are harder to convert. Paid calls are easier to waste money on, and Google is tightening control on both of them. So this is directional for them. So this is what you should be focusing on right now. It's okay to fix this. I know it's like doom and gloom, but listen, these things happen every couple months in the world of Google. And every couple of years, there's like a major change, like a sea change. So on the organic side, keep yourself accountable to reviews coming in, or your clients, if you're an agency, coming in consistently. You have to do it, okay? And if you want to book a time in my calendar to talk for free about how to get more reviews, that is something I talk to all my clients about and people about all the time. It's not easy, but there are ways to do it. There's software, methodology, training of staff, there's a whole bunch of things that go into it, but you can change the picture. Use real photos from your actual jobs. Very important, not AI generated photos, guys, or photos from 20 years ago. Write service descriptions the way that customers actually speak. So that's organic. Paid, tighten your targeting more than before, ever. Get double confirmation service areas in LSA. Train your staff or your client, in the case of an agency, to build a 10-second call qualification script. This is going to help you a lot. Very quickly, to not waste money, get to the point where you determine whether this is a qualified lead or not. You have to be able to do it like that, or you're going to get billed. Okay, reduce wasted time on bad fit leads, which is a corollary to that. Because right now, these little inefficiencies are going to add up and they're going to cost you money. If you need help with any of this, which you do, unless you're like the world's leading PPC expert, uh, set up a time in my calendar. It's totally free, no obligation. We can just talk about your situation. I'll do the best I can to help you, but please don't sit on and ignore these things, because otherwise, basically, you're going to wake up to this, if you haven't already, in a few weeks or maybe a month or two, and you're going to be like, gee, what's happened? Google doesn't work anymore. This is what's happening, guys. And I'm going to keep you updated in real time. Regardless of what you decide to do, I'm going to keep teaching you everything you need to know and keep telling you the truth about it, because a lot of people are just not talking about this right now.